The atomic force microscope is it's a fairly modern piece of equipment. It was developed about 20 years ago, and it's especially new here. We've had it maybe 3-4 years, and it's a device for measuring the surface structures of nanoscale objects. Most microscopes are based upon light, and light is too big. Light is really too big for seeing small objects like nanoscale things. So standard microscopes, which act much like the human eye, wouldn't be adequate for seeing the devices, the things that we want to see. So the atomic force microscope is much more almost a touch sense. That is, it's almost like putting a finger on the surface and feeling how rough the surface is by bouncing a finger across it. Inside an AFM is a tiny lever, on the end of which is a very sharp tip. The point of the tip is designed to be only a single atom in size. The single atom is about 1/10 of a nanometer across, smaller than the structures that can be seen with it. The tip can be pushed around by the surface, moving the lever up and down as the surface rises and falls. To measure the small movements of the lever made by the nanoscale structures on the surface, a laser bounces off the back of the lever. As the lever moves along the surface, it gets pushed around, and the position of the reflected laser point moves. Watching where the laser moves can tell you how the lever was moved by the surface. A computer collects the information about the laser point position and reconstructs an image of the surface by knowing how the laser and lever work together. This can take some time if the area of the surface is quite large because the tip is so small. Moving too fast can damage the tiny tip and makes a messy image of the surface. Once the computer has collected all of the data, it shows a picture of what the surface looks like. You can then zoom in to areas of interest and scan again, magnifying the image by scanning the tip slowly over a smaller region. Features of only a few nanometers across can be seen clearly and allow researchers to see things far beyond the limits of human vision.